What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Iccy Show. This is interview 447. I'm about to get the special artist from Boston 617. Give him a second to get on here. I hope everyone's having a blessed President's Day. Today is President's Day. Salute to everybody. Everyone's their own president. That's how I look at it. So I'm about to get Oxzilla on here from Boston 617. Give him a second. If you want to be a guest on the Iccy Show, inbox your girl, Jackie Brown with 2C's, I.E. Brown. I am booked until June. I have one cancellation left in May, so inbox me and I'll let you know what that date is. And then don't forget, stay tuned what the Iccy Show got going on. 2 movies I'll be in starting in June. And then shout out to my team, Polo Man Entertainment, out of Louisiana and Texas. And we're state to state, country to country. We have an artist, manager, or a promoter in each state and country. So salute to my team. So give him a second to get on here. And we're going to shout out to Nicole. What's going on, Nicole? How's Vegas out there? I see you. You looking like you're having fun out there. I had a ball out there when I went. Here we go. Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the Iccy Show.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Much love, much love.
Yes, definitely. So I got Oxzilla here from Boston 617. I
Oh, yeah.
appreciate you.
No doubt. I'm here.
So,
how you doing, Jackie?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I'm all right. I'm living, trying to survive out here.
Yes, definitely, definitely. So what you've been doing these last couple of years? The last time I seen you was about 2 years ago.
Yeah, I know before all this COVID hit, I just been working on music. You know me, I'm always getting to it. I just put out an album, the first of the year, called The Young Flory Saga, with a new young producer named Young Flory. And did some work with Bayesian Charm and a few people in my circle, Malenko, there's a couple of people, but we worked real heavy on this project the whole year, stuck in the crib, stuck in the studio under quarantine, and it came out wonderful. It's some of the best music I got out.
Okay, where can they go see that
It's
album?
on,
Where can they
it's on
purchase
all
it?
platforms. It's right here. It's on all platforms. The Young Flory Saga. You know what I'm saying? Hit that Spotify, YouTube, iTunes, whatever platform you're on. Definitely seek it out. It's dope, dope music all the way around.
Definitely. Do you got any shows coming up this year?
Not so far. I haven't really booked much yet, but everything's opening up right now, so we're gonna get to it. Because I got a lot of heat. So right now I'm just creating more music, just getting these plugs, trying to promote this work, and I appreciate all your help with this, no doubt.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Are you willing to travel out of Boston to perform, or are you just trying to
Oh,
stay local right now?
yeah, nah, of course I'll travel out. You know what I'm saying? If it's right, it's right. I love to perform. I love, trying to get a new fan here and there. So, it's hard to come by real fans. So I'm always down to perform because they get to see you at your best.
Yes, I actually seen you perform at the Middle East in Cambridge, and you killed it.
Oh,
And then
yeah, I
also
appreciate it.
you had that music video right after. That was a
Yeah.
good time too.
Oh, yeah, yeah. You had a cameo in that. We had a great time. I mean, every time we get together with everybody, I try to make it a blessing for everybody. I just try to bring positive energy. And, it's all about energy. That's how we connect. I believe, everything happens for a reason, good, bad, or indifferent. But builds character. And every time I link with all these music folks in the Boston area and whatnot, it's always good energy.
Definitely, definitely. It's all positive. That's what I like to hear. That's what I'm about. Positive energy, and that's it. Keep it going if you have that negative energy.
That's that positive vibe will come back on you. It'll come back to
Right.
you.
Definitely, definitely. How about coming out with your own strain of weed? I was expecting you to have that right now.
Well, I don't have my own strain, but I do a lot of growing during the summers. So, I'm always stacked up for the winter harvest, for the Halloween
Okay,
harvest.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm always good to go for the Halloween harvest, but I definitely promote, a lot of plant medicines and, saying, there's definitely a lot of healing attributes, and grow your own is my motto. So you know what you're smoking on. And I've been getting pretty good at it, but I still got a long way to go. But I know I smoke good. I smoke good. So
I actually tried one of yours a couple of years ago. It was dope. So
oh yeah, yeah, and I always got the edibles on deck. I do everything homemade, so I got the homemade remedies.
the caramel,
Yep, the
was it the
caramel.
caramel?
Yep.
Yo, I ate that shit. I guess you were only supposed to eat three. I remember I ate like a whole pack. That shit was so friggin' addicted. It's so good.
Yo, yeah, for real, for real, for real. You got to be careful. So, but it's all good. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Jackie.
Definitely, definitely. You should link with my boy. He's out of Utah. He actually has a farm out there, so you should link with him.
Oh,
He got a
serious?
huge farm. Yeah.
Yo, tag me, tag me. I'm always trying to link, learn new methods. You know what I'm saying? Link with new people, new
Oh yeah.
directives.
He
Yeah,
knows how
definitely.
to do it all. He's the grower and he's the harvester. I don't know what you call it out there, but
Nah, but if you
like he
got a
does it
farm,
all.
you're doing something right.
Yes. So I'm gonna give you his name. I'm supposed to be going out there to be in one of his music videos. I think June. So definitely link with him. And tell him I sent you. He'll
That's
put you
dope.
on.
I appreciate it. I appreciate any connections, any plugs. You know how we do. I mean, I like to give it up to Ugly Duck Studios. I want to give them a big shout out. My man Young Flory over there, D Phrase over there. They're really putting in quality work in the city for a lot of artists. So I just want to give them a big shout out. That's home team.
Definitely. Do
Yep.
you have a manager yet?
No, I don't have a manager. I don't have a manager.
Wow.
I need a manager. I need a lot of things. I'm so focused on the music, and that's probably one of my negative attributes is I'm so music that I forget about all the marketing, and I sleep on a bunch of other things. So I definitely need help in my corner with all these things. But I'm just a veteran out here, just trying to make good music. I feel like that's lost, So I'll keep stepping my footsteps in that sand, keep making the best quality dope music I can, and just trying to gain more fans and pick up momentum.
Definitely, definitely. So any managers that are watching right now, make sure you link with him if you're looking to sign an artist. He is a great performance. He interacts with the audience. I've seen him perform a couple of times and he killed it. I
Yep.
was actually shocked. I pushed my way from the back to the front when I heard you coming. I was like, oh shit,
Yo,
this was
that's
hard.
what
So
we do. I appreciate that. That's what we do, man. It's always a show. It's always a good time fucking with Zilla.
definitely, definitely. And how long you been doing the music for?
I've been doing it for probably like 15 years, like solid. You know what I'm saying? I've been putting out a lot of music. Like I said, I'm a veteran and I keep just pumping, pumping. I keep getting better though. You know what I'm saying? My next thing is the next thing. That's how I feel.
Mm-hmm.
That's how most artists feel, I believe. So you're always trying to push yourself, and I'm in competition with myself on a daily basis. So
That's
I
good.
just I try to stick to that. I don't really get caught up in, any politics or anything like that. I just try to put out what's true to me and what I believe in, and I stay with that. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. How many songs do you think you have out there?
Oh man, I probably got, like 60, 70 songs, like quality songs. I put out 3 albums in the last 3 years and a couple mixtapes. So I stay working, but all the music is like quality music. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no fillers and shit like that. Everything I do is I'm trying to make a hit every single time, or I don't put it out. I'm a perfectionist when
Yes.
it comes to that. And with the help of my engineers and the people around me, the MCs, the artists, the singers, um, I just bring energy into a room and we all vibe and we link up. It's crazy. Like when someone new comes into the group and they see how we operate, they're like, damn, I didn't know it could be like this, because we really make it look easy. So I think it's a blessing just to be able to use everyone's energy in the room, and that's why I thrive on.
That's awesome. That's great. I love it. Especially actually I've seen you perform at the Dublin too.
Yeah, I do it all. Shout out to the dub. You know, we get it in. We
For
get it
real,
in.
yes.
I like being around other artists actually that I admire and want to rock with. You know what I'm saying? So there's a few heads out here in Boston that are really making dope tracks, dope music, and I like to see new artists too. So I just like to see people perform. I sit back, I critique, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I'll give them a blessing, some wisdom. You know, if they take it, they take it. If not, at least I know I did my job as an OG artist. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to give a
Right.
jewel. And I'll tell someone, yo, you're nice, you got it, keep going, keep pushing. So I like to see younger artists because the enthusiasm that they have, it's like a life or death type thing. And I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Definitely, definitely. What is the best advice you've been given as an OG?
Um, I could say this. Working with a couple of the younger artists that I've worked with and being around some of the younger heads as more of a seasoned person myself, just being more of myself and going with the wave. Like everything doesn't have to be so calculated. So that's why I talked about just soaking up the energy in the room and making it work like out for everybody. You could walk into the room, be a stranger, and we might gravitate to something. You hear something, you say something. I'm like, yo, get in there. And like we make beautiful music. So it's crazy. I can't really explain it, but it's just gathering and garnishing everyone's energy, including my own.
Right.
But I just learned to like just be more of myself, you know, because I have to teach the younger artists, they got to be themselves. Like, you can't sound like this person. You can't do what this other person's doing. You got to, like, do you because you got to look in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? When I
Right.
listen to my tracks from 5 years ago, I can still rock them shits today. I can still stand behind all the songs. You know what I'm saying? It's like, because if you keep it real with yourself, nothing can go wrong. You know what I'm saying?
That
I mean, it's only
definitely.
your story. So,
Yes, that's true. That's true. What
yeah.
made you start to get into the music industry?
Just the love for hip hop. That's it. Just the love for hip hop. And I mean, my father was a musician. He plays multiple instruments, so I always been around music. Him jamming with his band. So I just always had a love for the music. And just when I started creating the music, I felt as I had a gift. And I worked with some great people over the years that helped inspire me, and I try to inspire others.
That's awesome. Definitely. Have Have you learned how to play an instrument?
No, I don't play any instruments. I don't play any instruments. I fiddle on the keyboards with my engineer, and I make him put my little shit in there every once in a while. But I haven't played an instrument. I just go off the ear and by sound.
Okay. That's
Yep,
awesome.
yep.
I'm glad you didn't stop doing the music during the pandemic. You stayed doing it, and that's important because a lot of artists, when it was time to sit down, they should have been writing. A lot of them stopped doing the music, and now they're starting to come back. But consistency is the key in this industry. If they don't see you working and staying consistent, and you come in 1 year and you come back the next year, they really want to see who's really working. And I salute you 1000% because you stayed focused, you stayed going, you didn't let this stop. You made other arrangements with a lot of artists, they froze.
Yeah,
Um,
it was tough with the pandemic because you know we were under quarantine, and then a lot of the studios when they did open, it was limited people, you know, because you had to be 6 feet distance and everything. It was tough, but we made it work the best we could, and we got through it because truly, like, the music is my therapy. You know what I'm saying? It's like when I'm in the booth, it's like I'm sitting on the couch talking to my therapist. So it's always a great situation. It comes out of a lot of pain and misery as well as joy and happiness. So, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I've had highs, I've had lows, and I try to put them on the music. So it's really therapeutic for me to do it, you know, and I can listen to all my songs and get therapy and re-listen to them. And it's like, I'm trying to teach myself and talk to myself, and I'm trying to maybe speak to a younger person out there going through something. I'm trying to gain a fan and just give it to the people the best way I can.
Definitely. I salute you 1000. That's how I am. Music is my to go. Like if I'm having a bad day, I'm blasting that.
Yep.
My
Yeah.
my neighbors will hear it around the neighborhood. They'll be like, "Oh, there she goes again." But
Yeah.
that's my to go. You know what I'm saying? When I'm traveling, I blast that in the car, and you know, that's good that you're your own critic, because a lot of artists, they won't turn around and they'll be like, "I'm the best. I'm the only one that's out there that's doing it." And that's good that you sit there, but don't be too much on yourself, because you might have some good music and you might think like it needs adjustment, but you should get a second opinion. That's why you need a manager, because you do have some dope ass music. I could say
You're
that.
right. You're right. I do need a manager to put some things together, and I'm definitely gonna step into that realm. I have my eyes on a few things going on right now, but just pushing this project right now is it's a blessing. It's truly a blessing, man. Because you know that we're not guaranteed tomorrow. I'm not guaranteed to be here later. So the fact that you could work so hard over the course of a year, putting all this music together and see it come to fruition is a truly a blessing. So I'm blessed, and I bless you for putting me on, because you always been cool every time we seen each other, around like Don Hazel. Shout out to Don Hazel, rest in peace.
R.I.P.
So we always connected like that. So we always been about the same vibe, and that continues right now. So I definitely appreciate you.
Definitely, I appreciate you too, staying, solid, staying, focused on what you're supposed to do as an artist, and not giving up. How about doing a tour for yourself this year in the summertime?
Yo, that would be nice. I would love to do like 4 or 5 spots, like around New England type, New Jersey, New York. That would be dope. Connecticut. That would be dope, man. I would like to do that. Maybe get up with a couple of artists that are doing it. We put something together. We could definitely do that. I mean, we got enough music. We got enough
Yes,
music
yes.
to do it.
Link with my girl. I've been there a couple times. DTF Radio in Brooklyn, New York. Let her
Huh?
know I sent you. She'll give you a discount. I don't know what her rates are this year, but
Yep.
she does shows. She has a TV station out there, and she has the radio station that's #1 out in New
Oh,
York.
what's that?
Yes.
DTF?
DTF Radio. I'll send you her government
Yep.
after we're done, and
Okay.
I'll let you link with her. She got a magazine, Spotlight Entertainment,
Yep.
and the magazine I was in it twice last year, and the quality of the magazine is like, it's like a piece of cardboard. The quality, but it's not. You know what I'm saying? It's not a flimsy piece of paper. It's a
I know what
great
you mean.
quality magazine.
Yep. Okay, I got you. I got you for real. Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely.
Because she got shows coming up. That's why I said, are you willing to travel? She got a
Yeah.
show coming up in March. I'm not in Bronx, New York, but I don't know I can't remember off my head, but
Not
if you
link
link
me
with
with her.
her,
Yeah.
yeah,
Link me with her.
definitely.
Definitely.
Because she got a lot of connects everywhere, and it's good for you that you're willing to travel. What I suggest too is Jules nightclub in New Hampshire, so
Yep.
you could do your own. Like I manage one artist, I've managed for several years, but what
Yep.
I'll give you some suggestions. Like I would do New Hampshire, I would do Rhode Island, and
Yep.
I know someone that has the nightclubs in Rhode Island, so I'm
Oh
gonna
yeah.
send you the names,
Yeah.
and
So
then you could do your
that would be
own
dope.
tour.
Yeah.
um you know what I'm saying?
That would be beautiful.
What would you like to do in a year from now in this industry?
I'd like to find like a young artist and put them on with like a couple singles or dope EP that's just cranking. And I did a track with my man Rago Fresh like the other day, man, and it was like our first track, and it came out smacking. So he got an ill voice. He's doing the soca, the reggae. It's crazy, and he got like my wheels spinning, because I could see like a future, and he got so much enthusiasm. So, you know what I'm saying? I just want to keep building with these artists around me, and just make dope music. You know what I'm saying? One of us
Yes,
got to
yes.
crack. One of these joints is going to crack.
Yeah, definitely. What about doing your own record label? Since you're really focused on the younger generation, I could feel that and I could see it. What about opening your own record label, and then you'll be, a boss, and then you'll still be an artist, because then they'll come to you and then also you could be managing the artists to put them on, since you're so focused on the younger generation. And that's good, because a lot of mainstream record labels, they're looking for the younger generation, but they're also looking for the particular people that stay focused in this industry. So don't give up. Like a lot of people say, oh, they won't sign you if you're in your 40s or 30s. That's not
Yep.
true. I got signed last year, and I
Yep.
was 42 or something like
Yep.
that. You know
The
what I'm
only thing
saying?
about,
So it's
the only thing about the record label thing is, right, the way I'm set up, I would only want to do something like that if I could do it the right way and give everybody what they deserved and what they needed. You see what I'm saying? I couldn't do no half-ass fake record label. I'm a record label because I call myself a record label. It's got to be right. I'd rather be
right.
in the background consulting with these artists, making this music. You see what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
that's what I'm set up right now. So I don't want to, you know, sell some bullshit dreams to somebody. I just want to be real with them, and let's start with the music. Let me see that you're hungry. Let's make these hits. Let's make these
Yes.
songs. I'll show them how to work in the studio, how to get shit done. I'll put them with the best engineers, like things like that. That's something that I know I can do right now. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whereas I wouldn't want to start something that I couldn't put my all into and give everyone involved the right piece of what they need. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I
Right.
understand. I definitely understand what you're saying. We got to do some
Yo,
kind of
I
collab.
love you so much, because you keep it real, and you're like,
Yeah,
you're
you
not
know what?
selfish.
I keep it too real sometimes. That's why they don't
That's
like
how
it
I am.
real.
Yo, when's your birthday?
August 28th. I'm a Virgo.
Oh, see, I'm at the I'm June 19th, but I'm 2 days before the Capricorn. They say I'm like a
Uh-huh.
Capricorn, so I'm
Oh,
like you, like in the
okay.
summertime. That's
Yeah,
why if you stay true, like I tell people, you have to stay true to yourself first, and then everybody else
yeah.
after. But first, you got to stay true. There's a lot of people that lie to themselves to make themselves feel good,
I
and
know.
then they're lying to everybody else, and that's the negative energy. And you're
You're right.
just so, you're like me. Like I'll tell you, your shirt, your Gucci shirt doesn't match with your pants, but at
Yeah,
least I'm being honest.
right. Because I ain't going to go out with you looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you, and if you need a shirt or something, I'm gonna give you a shirt. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna do this together. We're gonna look, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna do it together one way or the other, but we ain't gonna fake it. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So,
right.
I mean, like you said, you gotta be real with yourself, because if you're not real with yourself, you can't be real with nobody else. That's, I
Facts.
mean, that's, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be real with yourself, or you can't be real with nobody else. So, you know what I'm saying? I see a lot of things, but everyone's different. Everybody's different. Everyone has their flaws, their weaknesses, shit they gotta work on, and everyone has their positive attributes. So I just try to take all the positive, and you know, I deal with the negative the way it needs to be dealt with. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way I can put it. So I don't find too much negativity, but if anyone's talking about Zilla, they're gonna say, "Yo, he keeps it real." You know what I'm saying? He
Yes.
keeps it real. So as long as people can say that about me, I'm good. When I'm long
That's
and
how
gone,
I am. I'm like,
yo,
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 I'll keep it real.
exactly,
I'll tell
exactly,
you your nose is running, and you'll be like, no, it is. I'm like, yo, go get a Kleenex. At least I'm keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of
yeah,
people aren't like that, and I respect you 1,000%. And
yep,
I've been waiting 4 years, ladies and gentlemen, for this interview with
nah.
him, and I'm so like humbled to have you on my show. I'm very thankful.
No, I appreciate you, and I just want to say one other thing. I appreciate everything that you do, man. I see like you grinding. I see you with your son cooking, doing Bible studies, like just trying to really like all your connections. I see everything you're trying to do, and like you said, you're trying to put positivity out in the air. Good food, the food be looking bomb, you know. And
Thank you.
I'm a very picky eater, but the food be looking bomb. And I just see what you do with all the artists across the country and across the world, trying to tune into your show and build your show over the last 4 years or 5 years. Because when I saw you when we first kicked it, you were meeting up with artists, doing like live on the spots. And then because of the
Yes.
pandemic, you transitioned into the online, which is a great thing because many people's had to transition to the online. So I just want to say I appreciate you, everything you do. Go check out that Young Flory saga out now, Oxzilla. A lot of artists on there. Shout out to my man Malenko, Bay Holla, Bayesian Charm, you know what I'm saying, Young Flory. So and many producers and Boston artists that's really getting it on. I see you, keep moving, and just make these hits, man. Just make these hits. Make this music. Make the music for the people.
Yes, yes. There's actually a big manager of record label on here. Her name is Lisa Marie. Lisa, if you're still on here, he's looking for a manager. She's out of New York too. Um, she got a big label, so maybe she'll hit you up, or you could talk to her. She's on here, so you could just request her, and you could see what she's doing. She's doing some big. She's connected,
That's dope,
so
man.
she's
Yeah, I appreciate you.
you definitely. Do you have your clothing line yet?
No, I don't have a close. See, I don't spread myself that thin. I just keep to the music. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do the music. I'm gonna do the music, and I'm gonna do a little weed. You know what I'm saying? That's my forte.
But you know what you could do? I'm just gonna make a suggestion to you.
Yeah,
I keep it real. So put your name on like some shirts, because you do perform a lot of
yeah.
different
I keep
places,
merch.
right?
All right, I have merch. Yeah, I definitely have merch. Matter of fact,
Okay.
shout out to Thorough, my man Crizzo. Shout out, you
Oh
know what I'm saying?
yes.
Yeah, shout out to my man Sev with the Estrada, you know what I'm saying,
Yes.
and Grimes with the Estrada. So I try to support the local brands. I'm always rocking Pap clothing, pretty authentic people. He got a shop out in Somerville. If you need any embroidered gear, anything, I'm talking about high quality material. You know what I'm saying? I rock my man Twice Style shit, Antonio and Saldi. So there's a bunch of people that's doing real things with quality clothes, and whenever I tap into them, I try to support the best I can, and I really rock the shit. So
Yes.
you know
I
what I'm
gotta
saying?
send you. I gotta
Go
send you an
ahead.
icy shirt. That's what I gotta send you.
Yo, I'll cop one. I'll cop one. No problem. I got to support, so I'll cop one. I got no
Nah,
problem with that.
I'll give it to you. You know, you hooked me up before with the caramel thing, so I'm definitely
Well,
gonna hook you up.
then we got to send each other a care package. I got you.
All right, cool. I got you too. I
All right.
appreciate you. Is there any shout outs you would like to give, or anything we didn't bring up you would like to bring up?
Nah, I just want to tell everybody, just keep your head up out here and stay safe, man. Stay safe, stay dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Stay
Yes,
in the
stay dangerous.
studio.
Yo,
Yeah,
that's my saying. You're
yeah,
taking the words out of my mouth. How you
yeah,
doing that?
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just stay blessed too. Just stay blessed.
Yes, yes, definitely. And let them know all your social medias, where they can find you on Instagram, everything.
Yeah, everything's Oxzilla. Oxzilla. Real Oxzilla. Everything's Oxzilla. There's only one of me. So just tap in with me. I got videos out. The YouTube's popping. You know what I'm saying? The Spotify's on fire. So just give it up for your boy. Shout out to all the artists on all my projects, all the artists that I've worked with, producers I've worked with, because we've all made beautiful music, and I'm blessed to be a part of their lives as well.
Definitely. What was that name of that video? Can you reshare that video I was in with you? So I could share it on my platforms for everyone.
That was Ruthless. That was Ruthless.
Yes.
Yes,
Yo,
Ruthless.
that
Yep.
shit was the bomb. You know, I've been in a lot of music videos, and
Yep.
this one I just had to cameo real quick. But we had a blast time, and it was good with the fireworks and everything.
Yeah, we
And you
was
know
lighting
what?
the.
Yeah, and yo, then we dipped out afterwards because they were loud. But
Yep.
yo, your energy. I've been to music videos and all around the world, right? Well, not country, but I'm saying state to state.
Yep.
And I could say you put together, when you determine what you want, you're right there. You don't sit there and you wait 4 hours, 5 hours,
Oh
recap.
no, no, no.
No, you are one take a man, and that's it. You're determined. You're like, no, this is how we're doing it. Boom. Shout out to
Yep.
Rika, because she filmed that
Yep.
video that day.
Yep.
And I love that. As an artist, you're really a go-getter. I salute you 1000%. And you keep going, stay focused. Definitely, because you will get signed. I feel it, because you're from Boston 617. Great talent man right here. He's doing a
Yep.
lot. He's performed a lot, and his energy when he goes out on the stage is incredible. Trust me, I pushed my way. I sit in the back, and then if you're good enough, I'll push my way to the front. And I sat there, I was screaming, "Woo!"
Dope. That's dope. That's dope. I appreciate you.
Yeah,
100%.
I salute to you. Definitely. 1000. Keep it going. Like anything for promotion, like any projects you have coming up, just tag my page. I'll tell my assistant to let it go through on my page.
I got you. I appreciate you, Jackie, so much.
I
Salute, salute.
appreciate you. Make sure you link with this man, Lisa Marie. Sign this man. He's looking for a manager, and I know you got some dope ass artists, and he's a good artist. I give him the Iccy Showw approval, and I'm gonna give you those the two people I'm gonna refer you to.
Yep.
What I
Yep.
talked to you about.
All right, you stay up. Stay
You
blessed.
too. I appreciate you. It's your girl, G Girl. If you want to be a guest on the Iccy Showw, inbox your girl, Jackie Brown with 2 C's, I-E Brown. I'm booked until June. I have a couple cancellations in May. This is interview 447 interviews I've done in 3.5 years. We are international, baby. Have a blessed night. I appreciate. God bless. Free the jails. Let's go.
Thank
Much
you.
love and respect.
Peace.